Hello and welcome. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm Brett Larkin.
And I'm Leslie Fightmaster.
And today we're teaming up. We're bringing you a video where we're each going to do our 10-minute emergency yoga routine. What we do when you only have 10 minutes to practice. So you can do this one with me, and then maybe tomorrow go check out Leslie's 10 minutes on her channel, and you can kind of see our different spins and takes on what we do when we really just have 10 minutes. Let's do it. To begin, come on into a child's pose. Knees can be together or as wide as the mat. Child's pose is the first pose that I hit when I'm short on time. Just allow the bones of the body to get heavy. And drop into your breath. Just begin to widen your low back with your inhale, filling up all the way. Exhaling completely through the nose. Inhaling, widening the low back with your breath. And exhaling, nose or mouth. And last one like this. Giving the back body some breath, thinking of expanding the torso from the inside out. Good, and then inhale, come into a table pose. Take the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. I always like to just take a huge breath into my torso with my spine parallel to the ceiling. So zipper your low abs in, close your front ribs. Inhale deeply, so all four corners of your torso expand apart from one another, diagonally side to side, up and down. And exhale, let it go, nose or mouth. Again, breathing in, infiltrating the torso with new space for breath. Exhaling, let it go. Last one, get wider and longer as you breathe in. Exhale completely. Good. And then now is when I like to add movement. So I curl the toes under and ripple into my up cat. You can do the same. Just take the shoulder heads back, lift the heart. And exhale, down cat round, chin into chest. Lengthen the tailbone to the space between your knees. Just two more. Your in-breath, maybe making the inhale slow. Find a pause at the top. Rippling into your down cat round. Maybe finding a pause at the bottom. Good. Come into your up cat. Curl the toes under and press back into a downward facing dog. Just pedaling through the legs. Extend one heel long and then the other. And then lift both heels up so you come onto your tippy toes. Bend the knees deeply so they almost touch the mat. Send your sitting bones higher towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Find a lot of length in the spine. So send your sitting bones away from your knuckles. Press the knuckles into the mat. And then slowly lengthen the heels down. Deep breath in. On the out breath, we'll just stroll to the top of the mat. So just walk forward. Feet can stay hip width apart. Inhale, find a flat back. Take the hands on the shins, get long and broad. As you breathe out, just melt over the legs. Good. Again, inhale, breathing in. Find more space between the bones of your vertebrae as you get long. Exhale, melt forward. Good. And especially if I'm short on time, I like to do a full spinal roll up. So that's what we'll do now. Chin into chest, bend the knees deeply. You're going to round through your low back, mid back, upper back. Head is last thing to come up. And then spin the palms to the left and right of the room. Inhale, look up. Exhale, press the air away, hands by hips, just stand tall. Good. Inhale, breathe in, reach up, look up. clasp opposite elbows. Micro bend the knees, and I love this one if I'm short on time because it's a forward fold and a side body stretch. You can go in any direction. Just lean to one side. Puff up the ribs towards the ceiling, maybe look up. And then bend your knees a little deeper. And you're just going to take this all the way down to the floor. So keep the side bend as long as you can. And then let it come into a forward fold. And then take it up and around the other side. Do it once more this side. Should just feel really good. Make sure to deeply bend the knees on the way down. Just feeling into the side stretch, really taking the upper body back in space best you can. And then we'll take it the other direction. So just opposite way. First the side body stretches. Then you bend the knees deeper. Keep the upper body back for as long as you can until it inevitably drops. And then up and around the other side, maybe straightening the legs at the top. Last one. Good. From here at the top, just extend both arms, reach up, full body stretch, really reach up. And on your out breath, just swan dive forward. Breathe in, find that half lift, get long. Exhale, step your left foot back in space, left knee to the mat. So if I'm low on time, the low lunge is my favorite position. I love using blocks, so you can keep the hands on the thigh. If you're maybe newer to yoga, hands to blocks, or of course you can raise the arms up, so your choice. And then exhale, press the air away, and if it feels okay, interlace the hands behind the low back and draw that fist down and back. You can always keep the hands on the knees or the blocks, but I love this because it's a shoulder stretch as I do the lunge. Last breath. Draw the knuckles down and back. Good, and then on an out breath, you're just gonna fold over the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, just 2 breaths. Inhaling, getting long, and exhaling, folding forward. Toes point straight up to the sky. Rebend into the front knee. Step back to your dog pose. And your choice, you can just hold dog, or you can flow through plank, chaturanga, up dog. It's totally optional. Just do what feels best for you. Good. Breathe in your dog. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the right knee. Low lunge, second side. So hands to knee, hands to blocks. Let the pelvis get heavy. And you're looking for a stretch at the front of that right leg, the right psoas. And if you feel stable here, you can reach the arms up. Breathing in. If you did it on the other side, breathing out, you'll clasp the hands behind the low back. Interlace the fingers, make a fist. Draw that fist down the back of the right thigh, open across the chest, shoulder heads back, maybe look up a little. Breathe into the upper body. Final breath. Good. And then exhale, place the hands to the blocks or the floor if you have them. Just shifting back so the weight comes back over the right knee. Left toes point towards the sky, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhaling, finding lengths first. And exhaling, melting forward. So every in-breath is an opportunity to ripple the spine long. Every out-breath, you just fold deeper over the leg. One more like that. Nice. Good, and then just rebend into the front knee. Set the blocks aside. Step the left foot back, so you're back in all fours. And just come to a cross-legged seat. Inhale, get long. Exhale, take the left hand to the right knee for a simple twist. Pull the navel back into the spine. Get longer as you breathe in, tailbone to crown of head. Exhale, twist deeper. Good. And then inhaling back up through center. Right hand to left knee. Breathing in, growing tall first. And exhaling to twist deeper. One more breath. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Good, and then inhale, breathe in, arms up. This time hands touch it, prayer above the head. Drag that prayer down through center line. Trace the face. Trace the jaw, let the thumbs land at the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, nose or mouth, get taller. Again, huge breath in. Exhale all the way. Notice maybe how your energy has shifted or not after this short practice. Bringing the thumbs to the third eye, sealing in your practice from my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you feel better after these 10 minutes. And make sure to subscribe to Leslie's channel and go check out her 10-minute routine if you haven't yet as well. So much love from our hearts to yours. Namaste.